welcome to something that we like
My
to call
man.
I'm Cuz Perry, one of the creative directors on the game.
Yes,
And I've been
sir.
here since,
Guys, I'm Brandon, stream on Twitch. Big fan of the Skate series. Skate 3 is my favorite game of all time, and I'm here to maybe find out a little bit more
So you
information
just a
about
fan.
the game from these devs.
we're gonna get the screws from there.
Bro, just here. They just brought that nigga
along.
along. They was just like, fuck
We
it.
launched Skate.
So, Skate 4.
Nope. Okay, throw the bottles and everything at me now. No, it's not Skate 4. And here's
I don't
the
know
reason.
why they don't
This
just
isn't
call
a
it
sequel.
that.
It's not a remake. It's not a reboot, a prequel. It's not any of that. It's not a remake, a remaster, whatever Re can do. This is it. It's Skate. We're in it for the long haul. That means we're not an iterative title. There won't be a Skate 5 through 10. We won't be pumping them out all the time. We're gonna do this. We're gonna listen to what you guys say over the course of time and put the features that you guys want into it. Okay, and one more
That's what
time
I'm
for the
saying.
people in the back.
It's just Skate 4. It's Skate
not
4.
Skate 4, just Skate.
It's
Period.
Skate 4.
That's why we
Shut
put a
up.
little period after.
Porting Skate with new
I think that
gameplay
basically
elements
confirms
and
the battle
tweaks,
pass.
new content releases and events,
That
and
basically
lots of
confirms the battle
seasonal
pass.
drops.
Let's be real
The launch
here,
of
like-
Skate is really just the
Or some
beginning of
form
what we
of,
want to do
like,
with this game.
Leveling up
stop.
shit that keeps on
You
going.
said launch. When?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
They
Maybe not
fucking with
tomorrow,
us,
but
bro.
you know, it might be a little cliche, but
So that's why the next Skate game would be a free-to-play title
Wow.
available to gamers.
Bro, there you
around
go.
the
Holy
world.
shit, Stack
Believe
Mob.
it,
What the
Free
fuck?
Play helps us with that because I was talking with a few of you guys in the
I gotta
community.
see what
and
chat's
everybody's
saying
like,
about
I didn't
that.
play Skate 1 or Skate 2, and we're like, why not? Couldn't afford it, or he was on PlayStation.
How did
they
you
were
not
on
have
Xbox,
$60?
And I was like, okay, so we want the whole.
Hold
world to
on,
fall
hold
in
on.
love
Hit
with
him
what
out.
we
Hit him
love.
out.
Skateboarding, the culture.
and so Skate will be full cross-play
Yep, there it
and
is.
cross
Okay.
progression
All
across
right.
last
That's
gen,
good,
next
though.
gen, and
Regardless,
PC.
you know what I'm saying?
We'll
That's
take
good.
it even further, and as we're continuing down this road and do the same thing with mobile, right? We want cross-play and cross-progression on
Mobile.
mobile. We're pretty early on mobile, but we want to get the
I don't.
controls
That doesn't.
and
That doesn't
everything
matter to me. But that's
feel
kind of
great.
goofy as hell playing with somebody
and
on
when
their
that's
fucking
ready, We'll bring it
iPhone.
all together, and you'll be able to play on whatever platform you
Mobile.
want with your friends, and that's gonna be awesome. And that's kind of this. We called it our no barriers approach, and
I got a-
really
I got
opening
a
up the
lot to
city
talk
for
about.
everyone.
That's all great, but you guys probably know what I'm about to ask you. Will there be microtransactions in the game?
Here we
Yes.
go. Okay, come on.
We knew that to support a
knew that.
never-ending,
We knew that.
ever-evolving, free-to-play world of Skate,
How they gonna make
we
money?
have to look into different models for the game itself, which means
But
that there
it,
will be
it doesn't have to be
microtransactions.
bad, bro. Like there are
And
free to play
we know
games
that
that
this is a
kind of do
sensitive
it
subject.
right.
One is that Skate is not pay to win.
Okay.
There
I don't
are
see how
no
you could fuck that
areas
up.
of gameplay or the map that you have to pay to unlock. There won't be any loot boxes,
Okay. All right.
and there's no gameplay altering advantages that you can pay for as well. And it doesn't mean that you get some watered down
So it's
Skate
just-
either.
it's just
This is going to
cosmetics.
be an authentic, bigger than ever.
It's gonna be like
game for
Valorant
the
in League
fans.
of Legends, basically.
All makes sense.
Which is
but I
okay.
have to say, still a little bit nervous.
Yeah, and I think that's understandable. You know,
Yeah.
when
I
we
mean,
were
it's
looking
EA
at
we're talking about,
this
like-
model, but we are taking inspiration from games like Apex Legends or other popular titles
Apex
that
is
are
alright.
free to play.
They got loot boxes, though.
where you know spending
The amount of feedback that we get from what you tell us, but also just from seeing you play the game, we can get to see how you play, where you go, where you fall, how many hard flips you do. So it's been super helpful to see how you explore and interact with our world.
Yeah, I mean, having worked on previous game, the things that gets me excited is
Nah, I'm gonna let you
introducing
know right
new
now, all the way at the
players to
top,
this
that's where
franchise,
everybody was at. That
or,
big ass hill
just
with the
because
ramp,
they
that's
missed
where
it the first
everybody
time
was
around.
at.
Skate's always been really unique in my mind.
So give us
because
more
there
hills
is
with
no
big ass
wrong way
ramps.
to
I
play
want
skate.
some
We
shit
never
like
tell you to
the
play
mega
this
park.
way.
I love that
People
shit.
find their own styles.
People
of
like
ways
big
to
gaps
play.
and shit.
the best thing
And
about it.
I believe that there are a lot of players who haven't experienced this yet, and I'm excited.
I need like a
to
mix
give
of
them the
like vertical
opportunity to get
skating
to this.
and like
So the
transition
more
skating
skateboarders.
and like street skating, bro.
Our
Just give
player
us a good
councils
mix
have
of
been
that
super
and I'm
helpful as well,
straight.
giving us feedback.
That nigga saying niggas paying 7.5, bro. That's our community right there. It gotta be that
He's gonna
community.
taunt you now.
Niggas saying L. Everybody love to be negative and shit. There's a lot to unpack. Like, even though they didn't show us too much, but it is like the little shit that they did tell us is heavy.
Every single day.
I love you, but real talk.
It's
Not
gone.
ready for that. I want. Okay, so big takeaways, obviously free to play. Live service game, basically. Cross play for fucking mobile. What else? I think those are the main shits, and then they had those rules for DLC. Wait, hold on, where did they say that? Not pay to win. Like I already said this when we was talking. I don't understand how you can even make a skate game pay to win, but that's cool. No map areas locked behind the paywall. That's great too. No paid loot boxes. I know that was everybody's biggest fear. They was like, yo, if they make it free to play, it's gonna be loot boxes. And that's fair, because it's fucking EA, bro. No paid gameplay advantages as well. That's basically just saying no paid to win. Like look at 2K, for example, right? Like 2K, pay to win aside, 2K and loot boxes aside, 2K pretty much follows this shit. You reach a certain level in 2K, you gotta get a skateboard. That shit is like 50K VC. If you play 2K, bro, you know that's a grind. Like, you better off just paying real money for it. They could easily just spin it that way, right? Like, just have a virtual currency and then make you pay like a large amount of money for it, bro. So this is not no foolproof consumer-friendly model right here. There's definitely some cracks, some ways they can sit here and turn back to it and be like, we follow these rules. I don't know why y'all mad. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it's a paid service just means that it's gonna be content, and they gotta make their money somehow. So you're gonna have to pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Warzone first came out, it was more like an experiment, right? They didn't know if it was gonna take off or some shit. And then like Warzone took off. So what they do, they put everything in it, bruh. Even with the newer Call of Duty, Cold War came out. Everything that was in Cold War was in Warzone. Vanguard came out. Everything that was in Vanguard was in Warzone. And what you have to do, you have to pay for it. You have to level up the battle pass for it. If this is going to be like a long-term game, like there's going to be a lot of people who will, like, let's say, take a break from skate. They're going to come back. There's going to be content that they wish they had, but they didn't get it because they wasn't playing at the time, or they didn't level up that last season's battle pass. Or even worse, maybe you are grinding, you ain't getting enough XP, or you don't have enough time to play, and the level 100 deck that everyone's rocking, you can't tap into because you're not, maximizing your playtime. I'm just, I'm not trying to be too negative here. Like, this is a good DLC model to follow. Don't get me wrong. This whole, like, live service shit that they're doing, like, it's many ways that corporations can spin it in a way that isn't, like, in your face exploitive, but like behind the scenes exploitive. And especially when it's backed by EA, they're gonna, like, they're like, yeah, this is a popular franchise, bro, we needed to make some money. But I think free to play, like, on the flip side though, I think free to play is great. Why? Because it opens up, like he said in the video, like it opens it up to a huge, more broad audience. I think free to play on the flip side has been great for games, especially live service games like Fortnite or Warzone, because not everyone, we already know how big Fortnite is. I'll use Warzone as an example again. Call of Duty was in the fucking gutter. It was fucking dying. Let's not beat around the bush. Modern Warfare 19, while a okay game, didn't save Call of Duty as a franchise. It was Warzone. And what was the reason why people were playing Warzone? Because it was fucking free 99. Like, anybody can boot up the game and play it, and it was crossplay. You got a friend that plays Xbox, he has no excuse for why he can't play Warzone with you. You got a friend that play PC, he has no excuse as well. Even COD Mobile came in. COD Mobile is Call of Duty's technically best-selling game. So they really are, like, kind of taking ideas and business strategies from other successful franchises to try to put that into skate. And you know what? I can't be mad at that. Why would I be mad at the community growing? Opening up crossplay and mobile while adding free to play means that anybody can play. Your grandmother can get on. People kind of undervalue the importance of accessibility. Like, that shit is what makes a game popular. That's what makes it accessible. Your favorite streamer can get on and he won't have a second thought about it. He or she won't have a second thought about promoting the game. He'll just hop on and be like, yo, Skate drop, it's free to play. Oh, it's free to play? Well, yeah, I'll hop on stream and play that. Boom, next thing you know, like, that person put everybody else on because they're watching this like, damn, this shit look fun as hell and it's free. I'm gonna go on. Relax. We don't have to say, oh my god, no, free to play. It's not an objectively bad thing, all right? I think me and my friends were just talking about this. Fall Guys is the best example, right? Fall Guys launched and it was free on PlayStation and it was huge or whatever, right? But the main problem for anyone who didn't have a PS4 at the time, or PS5, I guess, I don't even. No, it was just PS4. I don't think PS5 was even out. But Fall Guys dropped. Anyone who didn't have a PS4, how did they have to tap into the trend? They had to pay $20 fucking
Simply just
for
watching
a Jelly
is
Bean
such a
game.
drag. Thanks for following,
Like-
God Cammy.
Yo, DJ, thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, like, let's say like you and your PS4 buddies, like, it's no biggie for you. This Jelly Bean game that everybody's playing, XQC playing it, Moist Critical playing it. I could tap in for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, this looks fun. What about everybody else? What about PC and Xbox? What do they have to do? They have to pay $20 fucking dollars. And that sometimes that's just enough money for people to say, man, fuck that. Imagine like a AAA game like Skate launching at $60. You might have the money as a dedicated fan. You might have saved up. You might have, you know, pre-ordered. But there's like not even fans of the game. They're gonna be like, you know, it's a lot of broke ass kids. You know, think about how many kids pulled up to my stream. It was DMing me on Instagram after my video had blew up, trying to get the game for free. So it's definitely a lot of people who would, you know, would go into the game a lot slower, and a lot of people who just be turned away by I think microtransactions are awesome. They just have to do it right, which I think they're gonna do. Yeah, no, microtransactions can be good. I'm not a fan of all of them. I wouldn't say awesome. That's an extreme word. But I feel like there are games that do it right. Like Valorant stuff is a little on the expensive side, but I get it. It's a free-to-play game, and their cosmetics are great. Like, they look good. Like, you see someone walking around with a Vandal skin that looks like fucking nice and satisfying, and you know what I'm saying, it's good. And the same thing can be with Skate, right? Like, I want some cool-ass fucking decks. It's gonna be funny stuff. Imagine you playing, like, the Skate mini game, and you getting trick-lined by a fucking mobile player. Yo, you think there's gonna be like skill-based matchmaking or some shit? I don't. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't think it's gonna be that much about online, offline, because why they would have said that? You know what I'm saying? So for someone who like wants to play offline, get that single player experience, you might be shit out of luck with the way they're going with this shit. And then on with the I forgot bro name, but dude over here, he said this in the beginning. I'm not even gonna look for it. But he said in the beginning, he was like, it's not Skate 4. We're not going to make Skate 5 all the way up to Skate 10. This is Skate. This is a live action game. We're going to be updating it for a long time. You know what that means, bro. That's not going to be about you offline players. I said that like I was antagonizing you. I'm offline too. I barely went online on Skate 3, but you know what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, no, they already said that. I forgot what the caption said. They were showing the map and stuff like that, and they were saying like the map will be expanded upon, and there will be new maps. I forgot. You'll see it in the VOD if you go watch it. I'm on YouTube. But yeah, and that's where the benefits. Like, I'm trying to look on the positive side. That's where the benefits of like it being live service comes into play, because they can do like free expansion and shit like that, where we can get new maps, new content. Another example is Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I don't keep up with that shit. I haven't played Xenoverse in like 5 years, but that game dropped so long ago, and they dropped like so many like expansion packs and stuff like that, and free content updates to keep the game like live and fresh. Personally, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that shit should have fucking kicked the bucket years ago. But for the people who love the game, you know what I'm saying? They've been playing it for years and years. I just hope that it doesn't get to a point where like it's bloated and shit like that. I feel like games like Grand Theft Auto, for example, have suffered massive consequences of being just like this live service, online, continual update shit. Warzone, I've been making mad comparisons to Warzone, and they all suffer from being a little bit too bloated. I really hope this game doesn't make that mistake. No. You may think that. When was the last time you played COD? That shit is in the gutter right now, bro. Polish is not the word I would use. I play COD mobile when I'm bored, and I have infinitely more fun on mobile. And everybody in the COD community will tell you that. Especially multiplayer. You can debate Warzone, but even that's in the gutter. But multiplayer, Vanguard, Cold War, and Modern Warfare 19, yeah, it may look better, it may perform better, but it's not fun. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Skate, it will just be like a console port. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. Fair enough. Yeah, you're right. People gotta get why are people hopeful for dual stick controls? But when I finally got like a hold of it, it was like I liked it. I like dual stick controls, but it's not gonna be in Skate, bro. Let's see what Reddit says. You know, because Reddit has the most intellectual people on the planet. So yeah, a lot of people nervous. But I wanna talk to these people and ask them, did you play the alpha? Because if they play the alpha, they would at least have that mental security of knowing that the game at its core right now, well, not right now, but back in September of 21, it was valid. I keep bringing up Valorant. I don't even like Valorant like that, but there are a lot of people who like Valorant and they like it as a competitive shooter. They think it's a solid game and they think it's a fun game, so they go spend money on it for skins so they can look cool. So when they kill somebody, there's like fucking flashing lights and fireworks and shit whenever they massacre somebody, because it just adds to the experience. They pay money to make what was already a fun experience funner. You know what I'm saying? Me playing the alpha, a very early build in September of 2021, I can see that happening with Skate. Because I had fun with something that is a free product, and I wouldn't mind spending money to enhance that experience with some cosmetics. Maybe I want to like get some SB dunks that fucking light up or some shit. Like I don't know. Get some fucking emotes. Do the fucking gritty at the kickflip or some shit. Fortnite. I don't even know why. Why haven't I been using Fortnite as an example? Look at fucking Fortnite, right? Me personally, once again, not a fan. I fucking hate battle royale games now. Cause it's like gambling to me, but I won't get into that. But Fortnite, everybody fucking, you know what I'm saying? People love Fortnite. And what do they go do? They pay money to look like John Wick while they fucking build an Eiffel Tower and snipe somebody. And so they can do the gritty on their body. Like, why are we acting like this is a bad thing? Well, that made me nervous. Obviously, I'm still psyched with the game, but man, I'm nervous about learning improving microtransactions. No mention of offline single player. See, that's the only valid concern that I can say. Not saying that any concern is invalid. That's a wrong word. But that's the only rational concern, right? Is the lack of like offline single player. And like me personally, like I'm not too big on that. Like I played Skate 3 offline, but that's because like I was like a fucking kid back then and I didn't really care about multiplayer. But now I'm more of like a multiplayer oriented guy, so this doesn't affect me too much, but I can see the problem. This is exactly what I was thinking. Look at this top comment. If you're worried about last gen support, you must have missed the part where they talked about bringing it to mobile. Essentially, they didn't say much, but they also said a lot, and they also held their tongue on a lot of things, which kind of added, you know, the silence is deafening in some respects, because they didn't really tell us a lot. But they do know we played the alpha, so they said that the pre-alpha early access shit is gonna be rolling out this summer, so we can expect August maybe. I hope I get a fucking invite.